All right, Takeaway podcast. Perfect thing to listen to if you're driving. Definitely have your eyes open when you're doing that. Maybe you're going for a run. Maybe you're spying on someone. You're perched up top on the roof, and you're eating your nuts, and you're thinking, "Wow, she's not home yet." It's been a while.
Pretty safe.
It's been a while. I need something to listen to.
Crank
Chuck in
out the old
Takeaway podcast. We're
That's the
perfect
one.
for it. All right, now
Now that we've got you listening.
exactly. We've reeled you in. You're going, hang on, what is going on?
Yeah, is this a porno or I'm not sure. And I don't want to tell you.
I am just as aroused.
Yeah, and I don't want to tell you what it is.
Exactly.
We'll keep you guessing.
Yeah, and it's keep tuned because it's a good keep tune.
Definitely keep tuned.
What, mate?
No.
What is going on in current news at the moment?
Well, quick news report. I actually saw this on Facebook before I caught up with you.
Yes. Okay.
Lad Bible said that Tekashi 6ix9ine, the rapper,
The
who
mumble rapper, yeah.
apparently is famous.
How big is mumble rapping at the moment?
Massive.
It's ridiculous.
That's like, dude. Do you know who actually is the OG mumble rapper? Did you ever watch the Wild Thornburys?
No.
Donnie.
Yeah,
Donnie was doing it way back before. Man, he already had the fucking low cut shorts and the whatever. You know, like, dude, that like legit. If he came back in 2018, man, he's fucking blowing up. He's records. Like, dude, I'm not even fucking with you. Like, dead set.
Fucking
Like, I know it sounds like I'm taking the piss.
manager. That'd be perfect.
Big Nige. I was going to replace that name with something else, but I don't think it's safe for me to say on the. I'll tell you after the podcast. Like,
Big Nige.
fucking
manager.
Yeah. Big E, Big Eliza. Just like with like her braces and like the
Next
front
bad baby.
but fuck. But no, in all seriousness, so he's been charged. I'm just looking up this now because I actually personally couldn't give two fucks about him. Like dead set,
true.
like I don't care.
Yeah.
Like at all.
Yeah.
But so quickly just around here, so he was indicated on six charges, which was conspiracy with others to commit racketeering, discharging a firearm while committing a crime of violence in aid of racketeering, assault with a dangerous weapon, carrying a firearm and committing a crime in aid of racketeering. Two of the charges that he is facing have a minimum of 32 years in prison.
Jesus.
Now, I'm not really into much law. I'm going to be honest. I don't. Does that mean so? If two of them faces a minimum of 30, does that mean 60? Like, does that add on top, or is that together?
I'm not too sure. I don't know if this is real or not either. As in, someone told me that apparently life in jail is only 25 years.
That's what I've heard that myself.
I thought life in jail was you are going to jail until you die.
Yeah,
but no, he's been in trouble before. Didn't he do something with a younger child, like a child? Well,
yeah, I also
an old teenager, like 17-year-old.
Yeah, it was like
in
some music video because like I know that's why a lot of people hated him in the first place. Again, I only see this because Facebook comments and like sort of a little bit on Twitter. Because there are a few sort of rappers, I suppose, in the same sort of category that I do listen to.
Yeah.
Not so much Tekashi 6ix9ine. I know that he kind of got big as well because he had that song with Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Like I'm not sure if he featured on that or vice versa. I don't really know. I just know that it was sort of big.
Yeah.
Well,
I
don't get how either, dude. I don't understand personally.
His music's him yelling.
Yeah, it's him yelling, and I don't really. I
tone.
think good on it. Like the rainbow thing, personally, I don't like. But it makes you different, people. So straight away, like, good on him. He's different from the. Well, I don't get the whole 6ix9ine tattoos. Surely. Like, fuck that. Like, no, but like they're everywhere.
A big one on your face.
Your face,
and he's
then
got
like
that evil mask. Tattooed. That is terrible.
Like, yeah.
I don't know, dude. All these, I mean, shit, could be going to jail for life, which is crazy. But his music's not that good.
I don't like the guy.
I don't understand it.
I don't like the guy. I've seen fucking hilarious. Well, I think it was you who showed me the video about him with his jewelry and all that. And then it's like, man, like,
yeah, man. The other thing is like this. What is happening with all the mumble rappers? It's ridiculous.
I've got no idea.
Music is like
it's
getting more catchy, but worse.
More catchy, but definitely worse. Like, I don't know, like everything. A lot of the music these days, like aside from the odd people here and there, like a lot of it's now just made radio-wise anyways, because realistically, if you're not on the radio, you can't get big. Like, really? Like, there are a few, like...
They will make... I don't know, man.
But like...
With like, YouTube these days,
yeah,
there's so many people, like, blowing up. But with the radio, how you're talking about that, in Australia, Nicki Minaj's Anaconda got on the radio. That song's just
I
nothing
hate
about
that
her
song,
wanting
yeah.
dick.
Yeah,
So-
which good on
and
her.
it's still, and it's still made it onto the radio.
So I think the thing I hate more so with our mainstream radio as well is like I fucking love Post Malone. But like man, like surely Better Now can get pulled off the radio and just throw something new on. Like it's been on the radio for months now
Mate,
at this stage.
I don't even listen to the radio anymore,
Like-
and I think people. I don't know how it is in America because maybe it's a bit different. But in Australia, if you have the radio on, you are listening to legitimately like 3 minutes of ads, a song, 3 minutes of ads, a song. The song, and then not only that, the songs are the same.
Yeah, on like each
songs.
station, like the song might end on one station, we swap it to another one, and then it's boom. And you're like, dude, I like just listen to
And
this.
say you're driving to work from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
It's
so
true,
that's your
just
main
talk
time
shows
when
a lot of the time.
exactly. That's
Which sometimes, depending on
I
the
don't
people,
know.
I'm not the biggest fan,
yeah.
but depending on the people, it can be good.
Well, the thing is, even with them, right, it'll be a minute of them, then 3 minutes of ads, then a song. And if you're getting in the car each morning, you're going to hear pretty much the same song. You're not hearing anything new. So each time you get in the car, you're getting the
it's
same
constantly
song.
just,
then
I'll
ads.
be riding shotgun. And I fucking
So
hate that
true,
song.
Man. Exactly. Some of the biggest songs, that's why all I do is listen to podcasts.
Podcasts or just your
and
own
my Bluetooth.
music.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on my own music.
man, I'm the
'cause
same.
radio is really just, it's kind of ruined. I don't know. I don't like it anymore. I used to not mind it. There was Hamish and Andy in Australia.
Yeah,
Oh.
back in Fifi Box and whoever she was with. A lot of the time, Russell Brand, like he was pretty good when like they were
Yeah,
on
Russell
together.
Brand's insane.
But
Yeah, let's
Matt
get
Tilly
off.
got his calls.
Oh, not
Gotta
bad.
shout them out.
But no, let's get off this topic because
Yeah,
there's a topic
'cause-
I've been wanting to talk
Oh,
about.
throwing a fucking
Man, have you seen all?
something. Nothing. Fucking
Well, you had
nothing.
something.
Yeah, well,
Jackass. Have you seen all of them?
I have seen all of them.
Fantastic.
Apart from actually, okay, so I've seen all the. Sorry, let me cut. Seen all the movies. No, because they actually had like I'm pretty sure there was like a little series for a bit there, and I've seen like the uncut versions as well.
Yeah.
So
No, perfect. Because I want to talk about them because they are.
some crazy motherfuckers,
They are.
like straight up crazy.
Steve-O is a legend though.
Oh man, I couldn't think the guy bulk nangs. Like, but
He
in all
did some-
seriousness,
no,
to
he did
do
some
what he's
crazy
done
shit.
and then now do what he's doing,
Yeah.
full credit to him.
Yeah.
Same
No.
as Johnny Knoxville, though. They're like, fuck that, man. Like,
Yeah,
the
man.
guy's legit broken.
Yeah, man. There's some
Like-
crazy stuff in there. Like the adrenaline. Because they're obviously adrenaline junkies.
yeah.
What was some of the craziest ones you've said? Like that poop shoot.
The poop shoot
whatever it
thing,
was
the whole
called.
fucking Johnny Knoxville actually getting smacked by a bull.
That one was.
Like,
that one was actually.
like, that's got to hurt. But, like, their pain tolerance, I don't get, like, either they feel pain bad or, like, any pain receptors are just not there. Like, otherwise,
All fear
dead-
receptors
dead-
are gone.
dead set.
Mm.
Fucked on drugs before. Like, there's
Yeah.
got to be some. Like, I don't. Like, I know there's adrenaline junkies,
that could
but
be
like,
it, though. That could be it though. Like,
I'm not saying that they do, and I
Mm.
don't want to accuse them. Like,
no,
fuck,
no,
like,
you
but
don't
like,
have to because a lot of them admit
but like
to
a
it.
lot of it, is
A lot
like,
of them admitted to.
you got to
heaps
be
of
like
things.
fucked off your face to think of half the shit.
Oh man, some of the stuff like the bull, the way Johnny Knoxville, they were getting chased by bulls, and it was kind of like a merry-go-round.
Thing where like they jump up.
Yeah,
like, so-
and with that, Johnny Knoxville stayed until he didn't escape like the others. He stayed until like something big happened for the show. I think he even said he's like stayed because he needed something to happen for the movie. And it's kind of crazy to think that he didn't get hit by the bull for ages. He was doing so well, and then he just kept running around taunting the bull for something to happen to him for the movie. It's like fucking.
But even the
hell.
guy fuking getting his tooth pulled out by a Lambo, man.
that
Like,
was pretty
that's
crazy.
gonna fucking hurt.
He was the same one that they all shaved their pubes off.
Yeah.
And they made him wear it as a beard. That was
Yeah, like
actually
I
really-
fucking love like just simple classics like the good old like Bam like throwing water on someone and then just slow motion with the boxing glove, just like the whole like,
Mm.
and
All
even like
with
the
the
even,
snakes.
yeah, and the cake as well.
Yeah.
So Jackass 3, I just like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
No, there was some really good. There was some
So-
good stuff, but there was some stuff that I was like, oh, you could have gotten really like.
oh yeah, completely. Well, man, even like as they were all dressed up as pandas and like they were just like running through the street, like
Mm.
you can get pretty fucked up because of that shit.
Legit, because they were pushing each other off.
Like skateboards,
Skateboards
like
and
into
stuff.
people's like shops and
One that like made me cringe was they got a bull brand and put it on Bam's ass, and he didn't get like they brand cows with it,
yeah.
and they branded his ass. They didn't do a good enough job, so he's like, do it again, do it again. It's like fuck that.
Yeah, that thing's fucking hot as fuck. Like that's
Mm.
you're like melting your skin.
No, there's some.
Like fuck that.
But you know what would have been crazy when they made that as well is they would have been like fuck, because they had so many copycats. People would have been like, well, people did. They go like, oh, we're Jackass or we're whatever, a new crew, and just doing crazy shit.
Oh
So-
yeah, like almost of like a global phenomenon. Well, like someone as simple as like Trent Hunt and his mate, like with the fuck, I can't even remember what it was called. Like the challenges that they did.
Yeah. No, this
Top that I think was what it was called.
something along those lines. Man, some of the, I don't know. If you could decide one you would have to do, right? Think of all of them. You would have to do it, and you had to go on to be a guest. What one would you take? Because you kind of got to think about it in the way that there's eating challenger ones. There's like one of the most disgusting ones was when Steve-O
Well,
had
Preston
that
had to
space helmet on, and that guy farted in it, and he had to throw up in the space suit, and his throw up was there. That was
the whole sweat from Preston, and then they like someone
and then they drank that. So, do you reckon you would do something more along the lines of?
I think I wouldn't. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bit of a bitch, so I think I'd probably do like I don't know. Like
Yeah.
one of the ones that I always thought was pretty cool was like that dog hunting one that they did, where like Preston and all that would like jump on like that air pillar and like you go flying up in the sky and like they'd just be like 10 of them with paintballs because that shit's still like you get hit by that and it fucking hurts.
Yeah.
But like I just was like that looks fucking like you're getting thrown up in the air. You know, like yeah, that would suck. But I don't know, like maybe that one. I definitely like I don't mind snakes, but fuck being in a pit full of snakes.
I mean, snakes.
Fuck that.
Snakes terrify me. I couldn't do it. There was the one where one of the coolest ones that I remember seeing in the theater was when Steve-O jumped in the ocean and he put a fucking hook through his mouth, a proper hook through his mouth. He put it through his mouth, and then he jumped in and he with all this shark bait around him, which is pretty crazy dangerous. And then after that, when he's trying to swim back to the boat, he literally kicks a shark, like a hammerhead shark, in the head as he's swimming back. And to me, that was fucking
even the one
nuts.
with the crocodile as well, where Steve-O's like got the meat, like the food, like on his like back.
Yeah.
He's like crawling like a puff, like.
And when he ran away from, it was one of them who ran away. They were crawling across a pit with alligators or crocodiles below them, and there was meat dangling from them. When they when they fell in the water and then they ran off, one of the alligators like quickly turned and snapped and tried to bite one of them. So just all that kind of stuff. It's crazy that none of them got seriously injured.
No shit.
Because it was very possible.
Oh man, even something as small as like the whole beehive one, where like the beehives is like a like they're hitting it back and forth like a teeter ball, I think it's called. I don't know if that's the word, but like
I know.
and they're just like fuck and all that. Like man, if you get stung by bees like enough, like you'll die.
Yeah.
Like that's poisonous.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
like,
true. Bloody hell. No, I do.
I know they're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like good on it, like fucking entertaining as fuck. But like,
well, no one was doing that, so that was like pretty big. But Steve-O, there's videos of Steve-O, like Steve-O uploads, and he has comedy shows and stuff there where he talks about his life, and he's had a pretty fucking crazy life, man. Like his life was absolutely insane. So don't want to spoil any of it because it's on Joe Rogan. So if anyone's listening to that, it's pretty entertaining. But he did things like he was so addicted to coke. There was one time where there was hooker blood or someone's blood in the coke on a coffee table, and he still did the coke. Like it was mixed into the cocaine. He still did it all. Pretty nuts.
That's pretty full on to say the least.
Yeah. But man, some of those fucking...
It's just like you think of
entertaining.
Jackass, and like I'm pretty sure anyone, like you say Jackass to someone, and I think everyone's got like their own like, oh yeah,
Oh my god, man.
yeah, like
yeah.
there's not, yeah, it was just like one of those things.
No, I do remember there was one that wasn't as entertaining. I think it might have been 3.5 or 2.5 or something.
Bad Grandpa was, I know that wasn't Jackass, but like I didn't really get into that.
I didn't get around Bad
Like-
Grandpa either.
like
It was
I
kind of
just-
just
Yeah, it was just like I don't know. I suppose maybe because like Johnny Knoxville has dressed up as like the old bloke before.
Yeah.
In like I haven't seen the new one, but if that has come out yet, that like that.
The amusement
Yeah,
park
that one.
No, I haven't seen that
I
either.
never saw
so
that.
The basements of the new amusement park one is pretty much how... it's a story of this amusement park that had like...
It used
nothing,
to be like like, popular.
It used to be
some
popular,
shit.
but nothing worked, and it was always in trouble for like nothing working, and people actually like dying there, and it's them pretending they're in that time, and doing all these stunts that are real at this park. So that's actually not too bad. Like might be good, but the Bad Grandpa one, there was a couple parts that were really funny. Like there was a part, the kid actor was actually really good. They went to a child beauty pageant, And when they went to the child beauty pageant, the the kid did this like sexy dance, like as an 8-year-old, and it was fucking like he did well. Like it made it really, and all the mums were just in shock. And then the funniest part, I lost my shit laughing. Yeah, he had the stacks of cash. His grandpa had the stacks of cash, and the kid looks like a girl. Like they've dressed him up well as a girl, so he's doing this strip dance. Everyone's in shock, and then like the bad grandpa comes up and starts throwing stacks on the kid.
Yeah.
Very entertaining. I actually thought that was really good. But yeah, anything else to say, Bass?
No,
No?
like Dad said,
No?
I don't know, like, you know, you talk about some Tekashi or Tekashi.
Tekashi.
You know, talk about.
I have to say, he'll probably won't do life. Like
They'll
have
do
that
something.
much money for lawyers
Yeah.
and stuff.
He'll he'll do something. His sentence isn't as much, or he got a parole period or some bullshit.
Yeah, it's always the way.
It's usually the case.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening, and we'll catch you later.
See ya in the next one. It's been TakeAway Podcast.